Trying out the camera today. We got the shit. We got the motherfucking Lumix out here. Nothing crazy, but oh shit. My boy Adam said that this thing wouldn't even have enough storage to do a full vid, but we gonna make it work. Got some shoulders and arms today. Should be a pretty crazy pump. And yeah, not much to say. Let's get after it. Let's be better today than we were yesterday. Keep chasing our goals.
Heaven holds a sense of wonder, and I wanted to believe that I get caught up when the rage in me subsides. In this wave, I am sinking. In this silence, in this wave, in this silence, I believe. In this wave, I am sinking. In this silence, in this wave, in this silence, I believe. I have seen you in this wave. You are silent. In this white I am sinking. In this silence. In this white in this silence, I
Man, that was a good lift, and I got the battle scars to prove it. As you saw, I scraped my nose on those Smith presses, but yeah, first few sets, I felt a little out of it, but then once you just get in the zone, you can just get going. Nothing in the world beats that feeling. I think where I'm at in my journey is a really important thing to address because I'm at a very interesting spot where I don't have much of a platform yet, and I don't have a lot of external validation coming in or support, letting me know like I'm doing the right thing or I'm gonna make it or there's any security or anything in this pursuit. And it's really just me. And so it can be hard to find motivation in that, And so this spot I'm at, I know that a lot of people out there will be in the same spot too, where it's sort of just you, entirely on your shoulders to make it happen. And it can be so tough to maintain motivation, especially if you have failure after failure after failure, or and your videos don't perform well, or whatever you're trying to do, you just can't seem to make that fucking leap, And that's sort of where I'm at right now, but I think it's really, really powerful spot to be in. Because this is where it's make or break. This is where you really build that character. You can't expect anything to happen or to come to you naturally. You have to make it happen. I read this quote the other day that really stuck with me, and it was like, you don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. And I really resonate with that right now at this stage. I think a lot of people who are in the same boat as me need to hear that, You can't expect things to just happen to you. You can't expect to roll out of bed one day and just be at that final stage having made it. You gotta make that happen yourself. Everyone starts from nothing. It's not a binary where you're just a failure and then you're a success. You gotta go through the stages, you gotta keep working. And so even now, even if I don't have much of a following or a platform, the only way forward is to just keep going. Keep fucking working at it, for real. And I'm committing myself to that wholeheartedly. That's the way. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. Even without support, even if people think you're weird or they try to ridicule you, you can't get to that final stage, that end goal, without putting in the work. You have to go through the middle stages where it's going to be awkward, where there isn't much growth, where you experience these failures and setbacks, where you have a small audience and people might see that and they might try to make fun of you. You gotta get through that. That's part of the process. You gotta face those stages. Because the reality of it is the only way forward from this stage is to keep working. If you can let this stage intimidate you and daunt you and shut you down, and a lack of results is enough to make you quit or to lose motivation, you'll never be able to get out of it. You'll never be able to break free and keep going. It's going to be super hard to adhere to it sometimes, but at the end of the day, the answer is you just got to keep working at it. You just got to keep working, put your head down, have thick skin, be able to fucking shoulder the failures. Shoulder whenever your efforts aren't successful or as fruitful as you want them to be. Take it on the chin and just keep moving, because there is no other way forward but to keep working at it. You're going to be so tempted to externalize your failures onto the world, to project them, and to think that, oh, it's not me, it's my environment, it's these other factors at play, to a point where you almost entirely vindicate yourself and you just sort of step back and you're like, man, I gave it a great shot, but it just wasn't for me. But you gotta recognize that no one gives a fuck about your self-pity. Someone isn't just gonna magically come along and grant you your goals or your dreams. Yes, it can be incredibly hard to stay motivated. I suffer from that sometimes too. I mean, we all do. We're humans. We're gonna face periods of time where we question ourselves, where we feel dejected, where the passion for what we're trying to chase after wanes a little bit. But for me, what really keeps me going is just the fact that I know at the end of the day, there is no other answer but to work for it. If I truly want this, and I know this is what I want to do, if I truly want this shit, the only way to make it is just to put my head down, keep going, keep being me, keep putting out content, and that it doesn't matter what I wish for. It doesn't matter the dreams I have, the fantasies I hold. All that matters is what I work for. Because at the end of the day, that's all that will come true. That's all that can be reflective of me. Not my wishes, not my hopes, not even my character inside. Simply just how I execute the work. Because I know I got it in me. I know I'm going to make it. And it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of work and a matter of time. And so where I'm at right now, like I said, not much of a platform, not a very big following. It's really a special point in the journey. Because here more than ever, you face the pressure to quit, to give up. At the start, it's far easier because you haven't experienced many failures or setbacks yet. And of course, once you get past this midpoint and you start to really gain some traction, then you have that external validation, that motivation to keep going. But right now, where I'm at, where I've faced the failures and the setbacks, and I've faced the plateaus and the lack of growth, enough to tempt me, enough to try to sway me. This is where the real battle is fought. I love it. I'm embracing it because I'm aware of it. And I just want to convey to anyone else out there who's chasing their dreams and who feels like they're stuck and they're just like slogging through that middle phase of their journey. You gotta know the only way forward is to work. It's not what you wish for, it's what you work for. It's not what you wish for, it's what you work for. And that's where I'm at right now. I love it. I love the process. I love that this is the toughest point. This is where I'm facing some of the greatest adversity. Because I know that once I beat this, once I come out on top of it, and I start to gain some traction, I start to gain a following, I'm better off because I went through this, because I stuck with it, stuck through it. I bet on myself, I put my faith in myself. And so I hope that my journey can be an inspiration. I hope to lead by example and to show that with hard work, anything is possible. Because right now I might not be someone, but give it time and we're gonna see it. I hope that this helped. Stick with it, keep going, and thanks for watching.